Hey, it's Bly Henderson here with DailyFlipz, and I'm in here with Tre Houge. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So tell me about your article, top article for the week.
Um, it was a suggestion from Ken Paxton. He emailed me and said this might be something I might be good at covering. So I went out to the Dayton Film Connections in downtown Dayton and learned a little bit about Dominick Evans and his crusade for people with disabilities.
Now, when you say crusade, what do you exactly mean by that?
Mr. Evans has been, I guess, self-anointed. He's always said that he's an activist for people with disabilities, and he goes to rallies. He's very media friendly in that he wants his message. He wants his message spread. He wants everyone to know that there's a certain segment of the population who experience the injustice of not being, I guess, correctly portrayed. So I guess that's what I mean by his crusade.
And when you say correctly portrayed, I read the article, and I know you're talking about film, but what type of film? Like, it's just all about portraying somebody with disabilities in film?
It's a little bit of the portrayal of someone who has a disability in film, whether that be someone who may have a degenerative muscular disease, something similar to what he has, and some of the things that an able-bodied actor does in that particular movie may not be something that someone who actually has a disability actually does. And that's some of the things he talked about with the correct portrayal to go along with. You have, obviously, you read the article, actors who, you have able-bodied actors portraying people with disabilities and not people with disabilities portraying people with disabilities. There's a lot of people with disabilities who are in the business of acting, but for whatever reason, they don't get the roles for the people that they would be able to correctly portray.
Right, so he feels that person with disabilities should play a person with disabilities. Is it because he feels like the film industry is making people with disabilities look worse or better, or?
He spoke to that a little bit, and I don't want to make it seem like he's saying that people with disabilities should, directly play people with disabilities. He does understand that if there's an actor who deserves the role, he's more so willing to give that role to somebody who's more deserving, who's the better actor. But I guess it's more so the opportunity for actors with disabilities is far and few in between.
So he feels like they're overlooked?
Yeah, he feels, and I don't want to put any words in his mouth whatsoever, but it is a lot of, I guess, picking and choosing as far as if a filmmaker is going to have an actor with a disability, they may be in the background or whatever the case may be. There are a lot of actors with disabilities who get overlooked by just because of their disability alone, not necessarily because of their talent.
And so what is your view? Do you feel that a person with disabilities can portray a person with that said disability better?
I would say so. If you want to get the most accurate portrayal possible, I mean, who better to fill a role that they've lived for their entire life, a greater portion of their life, than somebody who has experienced that.
Okay, well, thank you for coming and talking to me today. It was a pleasure. And as usual, we'll catch you on the flip side.